Rick Odell, who was a youth minister up in Colorado, knew Denise and brought her and several other students to different campuses. She decided, though, to go to another school in Colorado after she graduated from high school.
Very promptly called Rick and said, "Do you think Coach Heath would still accept me at Oklahoma Christian next year?" And he said, "Absolutely." So I got here my sophomore year.
She knew after being at the other school that this is where she really wanted to be.
I started working with her, and I determined that she was very athletic, enthusiastic, driven, and she was very coachable.
Bennett was very good about being like the whisper in my voice, you know? He's not the fire, he's not the storm. He's like the one that comes behind you and goes, "You think you can do better than that?" "Yes, I do, thank you."
Denise's personality, she's a lot of fun. She was a great teammate, I'm sure, in high school and also here.
The bus rides to and from different competitions, and even just going to nationals and representing Oklahoma Christian in different states around different schools was also a really wonderful experience.
She had mostly thrown the shot and discus before she got to us. We started with the hammer, and she really excelled in that, and that became her best event. She was versatile enough to where kind of encouraged her to kind of play with the javelin a little. And so at the conference meet, we entered her in all 4 of them. She won all 4 of them.
In the 40 years plus of the women's track and field program, she has been the most outstanding thrower and the most outstanding athlete in any event that accomplished at the NAIA level.
There were 2 specific nationals that I was one of a handful of athletes that got the privilege of going to.
Our national meet, our senior year, the hammer was the first event, and it rained and was slippery.
There was an inch of water in the circle, and I fell.
She slipped and fell and didn't do well in the hammer at all.
But he was one of the first ones there to pat me on the back and say, like, "Hey, not a big deal. You knew where your marks were. You've been there all season. So sure, it's not showing today, but it's going to be fine." So he was always very encouraging.
Because of her resolve to do well, she ended up winning both the shot and the discus at the national meet.
And then you finish as an athlete in college, your very last meet, and you look around and go, "Okay, what next?" Like, I've been doing this for 15 years, and I don't know what to do with this. Friendships come and go. Things have ebbed and flowed over the years. And what has been truly remarkable, I think, from my time at OC to where I'm at now is the spark that he started here. I didn't realize at the time how those characteristics really transfer into the bigger things in life.